Most self-improvement books lay out big plans and long journeys of transformation. Richard thinks there is no need for that when there is so much you can do that takes less than a minute. So here are 3 lessons from 59 seconds to improve your life quickly. Lesson 1. Think about your own eulogy to align your actions with your long-term goals. One of the most popular techniques in self-improvement is visualizing your goals. You sit down, close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your dreams as well as doing the things necessary to get there. I have done it for a while as a part of my miracle morning and found it to be helpful. However, there is also some opposing evidence to this, with some studies finding people tend to work less for their goals if they visualize them. One thing that is timelessly been proven to work is this: having a step-by-step plan. When Richard, author of the book, examined the New Year's resolution of 5,000 people, he found that planning and breaking down goals made all the difference. But to do that, you first have to know what your high-level goals even are. A great 59-second exercise to get clarity on that is to just think about your own eulogy. What do you want the speaker to say about you at your funeral? If you want to be thorough, you can even write it down. Similar to the funeral test, this will show you what's really important to you and help you align your daily action with your biggest dreams. Lesson 2. Skip the brainstorming and go right from eureka to execution. You know what's ruin a great idea? Thinking about how to implement it. Brainstorming is supposedly this creative process, but it really suppresses ideas because it creates delay and friction between having an idea and getting to work. This is especially true for groups where people often refrain from even voicing their ideas because they fear the judgment of their peers. But don't lie to yourself. You can just as well spend forever in brainstorming hell all by yourself. I know, I have. Instead of procrastinating by deliberating, what if you went immediately from distracted to doing, from eureka to execution? Salvador Dali had the perfect technique for doing so. He sat in a chair holding a heavy key right above an upside down plate on the floor, waiting until he dozed off. The second he did, the key slip out of his hand, hit the plate and wake him up with a loud noise. Right on the verge between sleep and consciousness, he had instantly started sketching the images in his mind. This is called hypnagogic nap. And the same principle apply anytime you are distracted and let your subconscious go to work. Right when you have a brilliant insight, drop everything and start executing it. This will save you plenty of planning time and makes your load more productive, keeping the ideas flowing as you need them. Lesson 3. Use but every time you point out something negative in another person. When following couples around for a year to determine what makes some relationships successful while others break, researchers Sandra Murray and Joel Holmes found one word to be particularly useful: but. Imagine you make your sweetie dinner. She twists her mouth upon first bite, grinds and say, "You are such a horrible cook." Supposedly cute, but still stings, right? Now imagine instead she would say, "You are such a horrible cook, but at least you are funny." Feels entirely different, doesn't it? That's because using but after any negative statement allows you to smooth out the minus with a plus. Get the other person to focus on the upside and view your relationship in a different light. However, it's probably a good idea to extend that practice beyond your significant other and adopt it in any relationship. As I can easily see, this greatly improve our communication with co-workers, family and friends. So these are top 3 lessons from the 59 seconds. Think a little, change a lot. Book by Richard Wiseman. If you want to learn more about it, then buy the full book from the link below. If you find this helpful, then subscribe to BookBug and start your journey towards successful life.